Hi everyone, I'm Giulia and I will tell you something about my experience in IMAPP as well. So like Alberto, I'm a graduate of the second IMAPP's intake. Luckily enough, we chose two different pictures. This is a picture of our graduation day and I'm this person right here. I've done my thesis in Dortmund, so in one of the three universities where you will have lectures if you decide to join the degree. And it was with the Atlas experiment. That's one of the main experiments at CERN. And the object of the thesis was suppressing pile-up contribution in the formation of topoclusters, which is a bunch of words which you will learn what they mean if you start particle physics. However, the point is that I was using some machine learning to do a kind of noise suppression in this experiment. And I would like to tell you how did IMAPP bring me to. So to the place is pretty straightforward. Since we had lectures there, I liked it and I decided to go back. And I did a thesis which had a lot of machine learning, which is something that I discovered I liked during the IMAPP degree. As Professor Kroninger was mentioning, there's a lot of lectures about machine learning, especially during the semester in Clermont-Ferrand. And there's also courses where you learn about collider physics and what is done in these kind of experiments. Where I am now, like Alberto, I also decided to start a PhD program, which I'm doing at the Physical Issues Institute. Please, Germans, forgive me for my pronunciation, in Heidelberg. And I'm also a student at the Max Planck Research School, which is just a research program combined between the University of Heidelberg and the Max Planck Institute. It's a physics institute. And I'm doing again something very much related to machine learning, which is the applications of graph neural networks for tracking in Atlas, the same experiment I mentioned before. So I remained kind of close to what I was doing before, at least for the methods which I'm using that are mainly artificial intelligence. And now that you know a bit of who I am, what I would like to tell you and what I would like you to get from my presentation is whether, for my personal experience, doing IMAPP was a good idea. Yes, it was. And the reasons why it was mainly are probably more interesting. First of all, you get the opportunity of living in different countries and experiencing very different cultures and mindsets. And this also comes with the opportunity of making many international friends. And I would like to stress this international part, since you get to know people from a lot of places who have very different cultural backgrounds from you. And I believe this is a very big personal experience, a very important one. Then it gives you a great CV and great English skills, because you are forced, let's say, to use English in your daily life as well to communicate with other people, and you practice it a lot. You have lectures covering both experimental and theoretical aspects, and all these things are important if you want to become a physicist. Even if then you decide to do only experimental stuff, you still need to have some kind of theoretical background. And what's nice about IMAPP is that it gives you both. And lastly, different universities can have, and actually have, very different teaching methods. And it's nice to see a lot of them and to adapt to a lot of them. Some places may be more focused, for instance, on written exams or on doing exercises, while in other places you will learn how to do talks and stuff like that. And so IMAPP really broadens your set of skills, which are all very useful skills if you decide to remain in research, but also if you decide to work somewhere else. And that was pretty much everything on my point. Again, if you have questions and what other infos, feel free to contact us. You have my mail here as well. Don't be shy at all. We've all been at the place where you have to choose which master degree you want to join. And so we know that it may not be straightforward to do so, and having the experience from someone else can be useful. So really don't be shy and just write a mail if there's anything you want to know.